Konbanwa, good evening, Pathless. It is I, Loki the Mad Titan, and I'm all over the place. I'm high, I'm low. Welcome back to Enderal, Forgotten Stories, the Elder Scrolls V Total Conversion mod for Skyrim, Enderal, Forgotten Stories. We were trying to open up this chest, and I was so close. I thought I could remember just by using my brain. And no, I couldn't. So to open this, it's klopth, which is knock, knock, knock. And ta-da! Now, why did I want to do this? Clearly, I wanted to do this for this cheap aversion to frost potion. No, that's not it. Feathers. I needed these feathers really bad. No, that's not it. Lesser soul gem, obviously. Nope. How about summon panda? How about summon panda? That's we're gonna have to immediately summon a panda. Yes, please. Yeah, we're gonna have to rock and roll with this panda. Let's see. I always forget. It's mentalism for summoning. God damn it. Why do I always... Sonics? Why do I always forget? Strike 2. It's entropy. You know that already. You dum-dum. I knew that if I thought about it for longer than a second. Summon. It sounds like a regular bear, which is fair. Not gonna cry about that. Let's put... Jesus Lord, let's put grounding back on, so that way when I need to fight, I can fight. If you're new to the channel and you survive through that insanity of an intro, Skyrim aside, nope, that's not it. Jesus Lord, just put me out of my misery. Happy birthday. If you're new to the channel, dozo yoroshiku onegaishimasu. If you're new to the series, hajime mashite. And if it's morning and not evening, ohayo gozaimasu. And if you are a regular like Mrs. Voice and Aluin and Teresa and many others, Okairi Nasai, welcome back. Welcome home. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I am still sick, but I'm not going to blame all that nonsense on me being sick. That was just me being me. All right. Get up. Is my panda ill? All right. He's having a night, I guess. I don't know. What am I doing? What are we actually doing here? Let's see. That's not where quests are. They've never been there. We barely have anything. So we have rest in the Temple's quarters. But I said the next time we had to rest, we weren't going to rest. The next time we had to rest, we were going to do this. And I know everybody's like, oh no, do the main quest. I know. I know. This is just collecting some things, so theoretically, it shouldn't take that long, and then I could get right back to questing. I don't know what happened there with my voice. New subscribers. There have been some. We got Lawrence Murphy. I am Rich Rocker. I'm sure there's others, but YouTube just doesn't like me to know what's going on. All right, he's pushing me. Why are you pushing me? Don't push. I mean, you're lazy.
Where is this supposed to lead?
Who's talking? All right, so where are we going? That's the big question. There's like 3 different places we're supposed to be going. Soul Bed. All right, we're not going to the Soul Bed. We're going to Old Askerman. We're going to Shadow Echo Mine, and we're going all the way to Old Mishkamer. All right, well, we can go to Frost Cliff. Oh my God. Frost Cliff Tavern. I don't know what's going on with my enunciation today. So we need to get to the Myrad Tower. Alright. Let's get out of here. I got the panda bear. I'm super hyped. It's nighttime. Doing crazy cameras turns for some reason. And I can't. I can't. God damn it. Can't get out this way. Can't get out that way. I don't know why I thought I could. Batting a million, not even 1,000. I'm a million. Nice piece of crispy meat. All right, where's the signposts? You let him murder him, Magistratiela. I feel like she should be a more important character, but she just doesn't want to talk. At least not to me. So I will cough, but I turn my head away and lean back and punch myself in the face and all that jazz to try my best to make sure it does not disturb your gentle virgin ears. No, the Q-tips don't count. Alright. Where is the Myrad? It's up, right? I always forget. And it's nighttime. I can't see. Where... How do I just jump? Just... What in the hell? Alright, that was the Myrad yawning or something, I think. Alright, so we'll go for the old Mishkamar first.
Walk blessed, friend. Where are you headed? Sure. Where to?
Old Mishkamar. Alright, but you can drop me off at Frostcliff Tavern, please. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't know how my panda bear is going to get there. Uh-oh. Okay. I was like, is this some sort of weird freeze? Because that would be a bummer. I'm so excited. Wendy's, which I generally hate. I don't do fast food that often. I do takeout fairly frequently, but I don't do fast food very often at all. If I do, it's almost always Taco Bell. Taco Bell. I am very cheap because I am very poor. So let's not get it twisted, okay? I am cheap. My cheapness is directly related to my poorness. All right, so when you fast travel, the bear goes away. That's fine. All right, so we are going north, and then all right, this shouldn't be too bad. I feel, especially considering I feel like I've
Good evening.
Good evening. that I've already been in there?
You're right. As if you actually mean that.
Okay, drunk guys talking some weird smack. Alright. I started to say this in my The Rim episode, and then I literally never finished. So, yeah, I don't... And Wendy's is, like, my least favorite, even of the burger places. Like, I am a non-traditionalist. I like Burger King better. And McDonald's is, you know, for what it is, it's fine. Wendy's would be, a distant third. If we're talking about, like, you know, bigger ones, obviously there's all those In-N-Outs and Hardee's, and I don't know. I've never really eaten at any of those. Yeah, we for sure have. I mean, I swear we went in here. I don't remember terribly well. All right, go away, Crystal Spectre. Wherever you went. Where did it go? How did it get behind me? But Wendy's has a drink called a Frosty, which is just their version of a milkshake. But they have a special one. Now, regular chocolate Frosty is pretty banging, but they have a special one right now. Hi, guys. Frost Trolls would like it. It's Frost Troll approved. This episode is not sponsored by Frost Trolls or the Wendy's Pineapple at the bottom of the sea Frosty. So it is a... Looked like it was a vanilla Frosty with some sort of pineapple goo at the bottom. So then you could stir it up and have a pineapple like Frosty. Now I've had a pineapple milkshake before, and those, at least from my local place, quite delicious. Now they did take the pineapple milkshake off the menu though, which I am kind of bummed about. Alright, so although we may have discovered this place, we never went in it apparently. And it's bunch of bones. Bunch of boners. Then I just kicked a bone across the screen. Why did I think I went in here? I don't know. I'm mixing it up with some other dwarven ruin-ish looking place. Alright, so some highwaymen tried to come in here, and things did not go well for them. They're also carrying... I want the apothecary. Listen. Get away from the satchel. Thank you. Ooh, there's a note. See? See? Search for the 3 levers which open the gates, but watch out for the traps. Meet me in the Undercity when you have found what I am searching for, and don't tell anybody hereof. X. X gonna give it to you. Alright. Interesting. And of course I'll take the apple. Alright, well they failed miserably at whatever their quest is. Is that a lost one? I must say Draugr. I don't know what's happening outside my house. There's lots of banging. I think I saw, yeah, another will-o-wispy up there. I don't know who's banging. I'll have to pause the video to try to... Alright, where am I going? That general direction. Oh, it's very far away in here too. Oh boy. Alright, what do we got? Enchantment. Oh my god. Have I looked for a mod for easy lockpicking for this? No, I don't think I have. I think I'm going to start being a little bit more diligent about just being like, nah. I want the XP for picking the lock, but... Okay, there's lever. No. You're too big to be that fast. Buzz off. Alright, and how about you? You guys want to come play? No? You're not even acknowledging my existence? Another one? Where? Hello. You didn't want to join the party. You tried to explode at me. Ambrosia, I will take that. I have not had a problem with my... Pretty sure I have. Pretty sure I'm using 5. Or even 6 of grounding at this point. I don't remember. Okay, so we're something about 3 levers. Oh. Damn, that went from 2% to 15%. And that was like a second. Literally only a second of me standing there. Is that owie ones? See, again, it's... Sometimes they're owie ones, sometimes they're not owie ones. And I can't differentiate them just by looking at them. Alright. No. Okay. Could you stop? I'm just going to try to leave. I don't know if I just accomplished anything in doing that, or other than... Oh, God. Other than increasing my sickness. Okay, a glowing light. Thanks for exploding in my face. What in the wibble jibble hell is this? And that's why a lot of times I just take everything, because there's some good I just don't want to spend forever fiddling my way through there. Alright, what happens if I touch this? Nothing. Okay. I was just curious. I look funny running with my hands out. Alright. So... Grand Soul Gem? I will actually take that. And the monies I'll take. Don't need anything else. Alright, so we have covered... We're somehow nowhere closer to where we're supposed to be going, though. We have covered most of the stuff on this side. And we can't go through those doors. So... You would have to jump on me if you were a little bit more alert there, buckaroo. Alright, I'm going to use my usual technique. I'm just going to slowly back away. Okay, but that's not going to work for the archer. Yeah, this area could have been really, really difficult. Ow. If all of the red crystals were out. Oh, and these ones are. Oh my god. I had to try to get in here, put on the scroll. I don't know if I brought enough ambro. Okay, all that just for some monies. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right. Oh boy. Well, it's funny because I haven't had a problem with my fever for so long. I'm gonna keep a hold of that for now, and we'll see how much worse I get. I mean, there wasn't a lever in here, right? Just owies. There was a lever. See, I got so distracted by the... Alright. So I've pulled 2 levers at this point. I don't know how much that's actually how much I've actually accomplished by doing that. Oh, okay. I see a trap. What's up, Wisp Mother? Half naked Wisp Mothers. Okay, so there's a trap. Wait, what? This is a trap. And then there's the lever. And I'm gonna have to take more damage to get to that lever. Let's try to just get in and pull it and get out. Okay, I accidentally apparently set that one off. But other than that, I think I did good-ish. I like how somehow I've explored like almost everything except for like in the very first area. Like I kind of ignored that somehow. But at this point I have flipped all 3 switches. I'll take it. I don't need it. I still would love, and I know Luan I think thought I was crazy when I said it, but I would really like a physical copy of Butcher Arc, even though it would be small. Like if you made like a nice little leather-bound slammy jammy of that story. All right, so it's just misleading because the map. There we go. I had to play my walk up against the walls to make all the map open up game. And yeah, I realize I'm probably in the minority. It's very easily available online. and that's where I read all of it. But I don't know. I still think it would be really cool if they, like I said, if they made it. Where'd it go? I mean, it wouldn't make sense for, again, to do multiple volumes, but still, they could pick a color and just roughly make it look like, I don't know. I love physical books. I love old books, physical books. I just picked up the I got it for $2. I was so excited. It's I'm gonna mess up the title. It's like Mysteries and Abnormalities of Medicine or something like that. It was originally printed in 1896. The copy that I was able to pick up for $2 was from 1956, so not even relatively close to the oldest book that I own, because I own quite a few books from 1800s. Okay. Now the note. Well, we're going to be saving, since the name of this lever is Run or Die. What if I don't pull the lever? It's not going to open the door. So I have to pull the lever and then run, I guess. That's my guess. Or all right, we got to see. We got to see what happens if I pull the lever. All right. All right, I have no idea what's happening. All right, that's cool. And my man is still Mishkamer. Dropped him to his knees. That's right. Ooh, Set of the Fallen. Set of the North. Set of the Tribunal. Steel Firebow of Wrath. Damage 28. Alright, I will take all of that. Aren't I wearing? I think I switched to, or am I mixing that up to what I did in the Rinda? Because in the room, I tried to put on, I tried to put on a full set here too. So I have Eyes of the North, Fists of the North, Hearts of the North. I think I am missing one piece. I think I'm missing, what could I be missing? I ended up looking up the sets. So I guess this is what I just picked up, since I have 3 of them now. That's not excessive at all. Oh, Mishkamir, you went down super easy again. I have to go back through that now, though. That's inconvenient. Oh, it's a Hellraiser cube. It is a Hellraiser cube. Oh no, tears, that's a waste of good suffering. That was a giant stack of coins. Oh. Okay. Guess there's maybe a secret way out. If you didn't go up and click on this bad boy. Oh, it teleported. It's a teleporter. That's cool. I had no idea that was a teleporter. Alright, that's one done. That wasn't too bad. Had a little bit of lore built in. makes me wonder if I'm going to run into similar things with the bandits in the other places. Frostcliff Mountains. Alright, so we gotta figure out... That was a very fast load. I thought it crashed because it loaded so fast. Alright. So... we have to make our way back to Frostcliff Tavern and then... Northern Heartland. Alright, but first things first. You're fine. Get out of water. Get out of the ice cold water. Yeah, like if all the... Oh, speaking of which, I should probably drink... Alright, I mean, even 11%. So I know if you let the Arcane Fever, or I was told if you let the Arcane Fever get too high, that basically you just, like, go mad. And, like... then the game's over, like, because you're not supposed to let that happen. So, I guess my question would be, though, how does that information correlate with the rest of the different hypotheses?
So much to do, so little time.
Walk blessed. Sure. Where to?
Because if that happens, then it's trying to figure out how that would work in the context of any of the theories that I had. I don't know. I just don't know. But getting back to the Wendy's thing, I know it's silly, but I love ice cream. I love milkshakes. I mean, I went on vacation once to Vermont, specifically to go to Ben and Jerry's factory. Yep. And it was nice. Alright, so... it says... Alright. I am confused about this quest marker. A little bit. And of course it's dark again. Like, where... it's saying Old Dolesh. What is it actually pointing to? Like legit, like an unmarked location? Yeah. Okay. I think I've... Hi. Hello. Let's just get inside. Old Dolesh. Alright, so I see my man up there, and yeah, we've definitely not been in here either. And it doesn't look like we're going very far for this one, which is interesting. The last one was a whole dungeon, and this one's just right there. Oh! Okay. That was... Hi. Didn't know he was going to be standing literally right there. I don't think I need that. Definitely didn't need the candlestick. Alright, well, I mean, they were killing Vatira, so we could have been on the same team. Just saying. If you didn't have to try to murder me. Oh my god. I was looking at some of... Right now, getting impatient. What is happening? Oh my god. Was this was only like adept, right? Like this is not an expert lock. Ooh. Why is the sweet spot being so difficult? I'll just take it all, whatever. Now I forgot what I was saying. Getting annoyed at myself for not being able to pick locks. So there's a different door out, or there's two doors in, which is interesting. Alright, this one is just... This one's just a urn, which I swear I've seen like 1,000 times before. Okay. We're gonna go out this other one for sure. Just for funsies. Alright. So again, we need to just head back south to the Myrad Tower, and then this time we don't really have a Myrad Tower anywhere near where we're going, which is annoying. I mean, I could just go to Duneville, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's what I'll do. So I won't even bother to go there. I will just fast travel. Excuse me. Teleport. Boom shakalaka. From here to there. Yeah, we have a really cool artisan ice cream shop near us that does like a lot of really unique flavors, and then we just found another one that's relatively new. The one's been around for a very, very long time, very well documented. One, you know, they always get a lot of attention, win all kinds of awards because they're locally sourced and they do unique flavors. My particular favorite, I don't want to say favorite because I like all their flavors. Not gonna say all their flavors, but all the flavors that I've tried I like. Alright, so how's this going? I gotta go and then back up, so I have to get out, and then I want to go north, right? Yeah. And of course it's night again. It's just gonna be night this entire episode. Anyway, corn is one of my favorite flavors. So if you're like, ew, that sounds disgusting, what does corn ice cream taste like? The best example I could give for a flavor profile would be Captain Crunch. It tastes a lot like Captain Crunch ice cream. Like if they called it Captain Crunch ice cream instead of, you know, corn ice cream, because it is just made from corn. I think people will be less wary of it because that's what it tastes like. It doesn't taste like corn, even though it's made out of corn. Are you a crazy person? You look like you might be a crazy person. You crazy?
What? Where's your flesh? You don't have any flesh. Monster! Die!
Alright, I'm about to try to teleport again. Oh my god. So, you know who else doesn't have flesh? Skeletons. Am I a skeleton? This game, man. Because he doesn't say... They don't say, like, hey, you're a ghost, or you look like a spirit, or they say, listen, I'm busy. They say you don't have flesh. Alright, this should lead me right to where I'm going, but I can't really see. You know I hate that. Also, not entirely sure where the road is. And yeah, I feel like I've gone off the road. Sorry about that. That was not fun for me. Alright, where? Come on, jump over to... Are you serious? Thank you. There's the road. Alright? Yes. But they do like teas. I always really enjoy their teas. They do like Earl Grey tea, green tea. All those ice creams are really good. The new place that we found, they had a ube, which is like an Asian potato, like a sweet potato type thing. Okay, what is this? Just random enemies? Now, I've had ube ice cream before, but they did in God mode. Just turned itself off. How do I know? Because apparently I'm over encumbered. So I didn't even think I had that much stuff with me, but I was just picking up whatever. Well, here, I'm going to harvest some bananas just to mock you. The game's trying to kill me. Is that a sleeping lion? Or is it already dead? It's already dead. I ain't kill it. Alright. Last place. Ashkaman. Ashkaman. But yeah, they did ube with brownies. Oh, it was so good. Bone rippers. Why you gotta be so tanky? Wait, what? Alright. Had to go through another load screen, apparently. To get to this one. Trying to think of other flavors that they had. They did a Oh, it was like a Mexican coffee ice cream. That was the only one that I was not super fond of that I got from the new place, because like I really like coffee ice cream, and I knew it was going to be like a stronger version of coffee ice cream, but it was just the coffee flavor was, because I don't like coffee. I know it's confusing. I like coffee ice cream, but I don't like coffee. And I didn't enjoy this particular version of the ice cream because the coffee flavor was really strong. I still ate it. It's still ice cream. Or where? Okay. Could you not? Excuse me? Could you not poke me in the face, please? So it's funny, like I remember the one that I really liked, and the one that I would not get again. I would not say don't get it, just know what you're in for. Wow, I didn't think I was going to be able to make that jump. That was impressive. I impressed myself. But yeah, I think I got like 5 flavors that day, and I'm totally blanking on the other ones. Ooh, wait, they did oh, wait, what was that one? Oh, black sesame. Black sesame was really good. So it wasn't like ice cream with black sesame seeds in it. It was like they had ground up the black sesame seeds and blended it into the ice cream. So the ice cream had like almost like a grayish color to it. It was texturally, all right, well, I don't know if I trust this. Texturally a little bit gritty, but not so much so that it was unpleasant. I for sure thought there was going to be like a boss fight in here, but oh, there is. Dude, why were you hiding? Peekaboo. I'm taking that staff. Give that to me. Alright, what we got? Staff of Arcane Wall. Lightning that does 6 points of shock damage and have as much mana damage per second. Okay. Enma Darkhand. Was that actually a female boss enemy? You ever notice that? Most of the time in games, the bosses are always dudes. Patriarchy. Trying to hold us down. Just a random observation. You can't burn me. Okay, here is where the real good stuff is. And a key. Why would I need a key? A key for the place that I'm in. Why would it give me a key for the place that I'm in? Did this door lock behind me? No. Why would it give me a key? Ah, boobies. Creepy boobies. Well, we're gonna go this way because I want to see what, if I had gone the intended path, what would be the deal? It's like just more bone rippers. Yeah. Wish I had something that killed things faster. Yeah, the black sesame was actually my favorite. Okay, so what did the black sesame taste like? The black sesame tasted like, I'm gonna sound crazy again, peanut butter, but not exactly peanut butter. Like, oh my god, this is interesting. What happens if you fall? Is there a way to get back up? Alright, well, I'm going to say I'm normally good at jumping. That was trippy, though. Yeah, it's like peanut butter, but a very unique peanut butter taste. That was also kind of mellow. It wasn't like an overwhelmingly like strong peanut butter taste, and the sesame seed flavor was there, but it was very chill. So here's the thing that's funny is I don't really like sesame seeds that much. I wouldn't want to eat a whole mouthful of them. You know, if it's on a bun or whatever, it's fine. Alright, could everybody just die, please? Thank you. Stop shooting me. So then you're like, well, why would you order black sesame ice cream? Because I never had it before. That's how I roll. I wanted to try it, and then I ended up really enjoying it, like a lot, like way more than I expected. So much so that that would be the one that I would suggest the most. And there was some other flavors. My brain is just not clicking to help me remember what they were, but they were all really good, and I very much would like to go back there again shortly. All right, even though we got what we came for, why is it? Huh? Alright, we'll deal with that in a minute. Why is it acting... I took the artifact from there. Okay. Sometimes the AI is pretty wild in this. Could you please jump? Thank you. Stop shooting me. You too. Getting kitty cat rubs. Okay. And I leveled. That's cool. I wasn't even paying attention to leveling. What we got here? Alright, so this is a dead end. Didn't. Please don't jump on me. He doesn't try to jump on me so much anymore. Now he just goes right in front of the screen, so that way I can't see what I'm doing, and I have no choice but to give him attention. Because often laying with me for hours and hours and hours, that's just not enough for him. Yeah, hold on. There was a whole nother little hallway over here. Ooh, what is that? What is... And here he is. Alright, you're stepping on the keyboard and... Okay. Hi. Yes. Hello. Hi. What are you doing? We don't do this. Don't go. That's worse. Don't go there. Alright, Jesus. No, don't step on the keyboard again. Pausing it. Alright, I have extricated Sunny from the location and given him some treats. So... Oh no! Okay. Wait, why did it... Oh, the key. Okay, I'm taking... Okay, did I get everything? I think so. Okay, go. 23. Ooh. It's way too high. Alright, so... My biggest concern right now is, ooh, why is it saying I didn't pick up the thing that I picked up? I for sure picked it up. Like, what is it? Oh, I don't... Where's the music? There's just no music in here? Okay. I thought I picked it up. And then... Uh-oh. I guess that's just what I get for trying to follow the quest markers. Apparently they're a little cuckoo pants. Alright, well, we got everything. I don't remember who Tiwon is, though. Tiwon Lannister? Who is this now? Looks like in the Ark. Foreign quarter, maybe? I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there. Boom shakalaka. So my wife ordered a couple new pairs of pants for work, and I often like to mess with her. Because that's what everybody does, right? Where am I? I'm in the market, but it's quiet. What are you doing?
They just sit on their asses and hope things settle themselves. Idiots.
What?
They always go too easy on the scum. My sir?
My sir? I mean, like I said, that's what husbands and wives do, right? They mess with each other. So she ordered these pants. Physically, my wife and I, this is going to sound, everything I say I feel like sounds weird. We're physically very similar. We are approximately the same height. We are approximately the same weight. Obviously,
Monsieur?
she has, you know,
Yeah. It's not as if I didn't tell them that already.
lady equipment, and I got, man equipment. But again, we could share clothes for the most part.
Well, that's just how he is.
So yeah, I'm wearing her the pants that she ordered, waiting for her to come home. All right, where? Where is this? Where is he?
Wait, I think I know you. You helped the Grandmaster crush those Naramese bastards at the harbor gate, didn't you? I can't believe that actually happened.
Hey, what's up, Tiwon? All right, here.
Show me. Now look at that. I have to admit, I'm surprised. How would you like to be rewarded?
I don't really need money. I don't know. Give me a circlet.
Fine. Anything else? If not, please leave me to my work. Are you certain? Well. This does look useful. What do you want as a reward?
Lap dance. Boom. Sword of righteous. Fire wrath. Sword of the great sword. I'm not gonna use either one.
Fine. Anything else? If not, please leave me to my work.
I got one more thing for you, baby.
Show me. And again. Good work. I am honestly surprised, as is our employer. Our first replicas have been shipped to him recently, and he is very content regarding their quality, which is, to no small extent, your doing. Here, I think this should properly reward you for your efforts. Take your pick.
Okay. I totally thought that said longbow of the Kalayan Elder Guard Bowl.
Good. It is a truly unique piece of craftsmanship. Take good care of it. And this should come in handy too. You've earned it. Now, in the name of our guild, it was a pleasure doing business with you. I will contact you if we once again require your services. Walk blessed.
Okay. Cool. I don't know if he's ever going to have any more work for me, but this is where all the unnamed NPCs sleep. Apparently. Okay. Except for him. So, let's not request star, and they'll never be there. Stop doing that. Well, I guess we better go do this. Because we don't have really anything else to do. Oh, I forgot. They're still, like, reacting. Ooh, okay.
Can I help you?
No. Can you help me? What time is it? Oh, it's almost time for the shops to open. Yeah.
Walk blessed.
Why do you not have a name?
We always go too easy on the scum.
What happens if I walk up to the magical shield? Oh, it still says open. I guess I could still go through it if I wanted to. Here she comes. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boys, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. It's the bread maker.
You there! You look as if you could do with a fine loaf of our unrivaled fresh and tasty bread. I can see it in your eyes.
Essence for my hair.
Certainly. A pleasure for the young and the old, for the tall and the small. See for yourself.
So does she have... Wait, why does it say... Sublime braid? Bread. Is this what I don't know. She does have a pretzel. Where is it? Where's the breed?
Oh, lovely adherers of the crunchy pleasures, crow in delight as your teeth sink into a golden brown loaf of our unrivaled fresh and tasty bread.
Now, wait a minute. I knew that was gonna happen. At the end of the last episode, we got a bunch of achievements. So I actually went to Steam and I was looking at the Steam achievements, and I saw that you can get one if you eat her bread. So I figured, why not? There was a bunch that I'm like, I'm never gonna get that one. So that would be a fun challenge playthrough for somebody who was really comfortable with this, to go through and play the game for real, and
Who are you?
try to get all of the achievements. I don't even know if that's possible, honestly. Alright, let's have a little night-night, even though it's literally the daytime. I was going to say, that was very dramatic getting in the bed. I wasn't expecting, I don't know. I wasn't expecting them to be so... I just expected the sleep menu to pop up. Oh, Jesus Lord Almighty. Alright. Oh, no. Well, we know there's not really much of a point of exploring around or anything, because this is a dream or a delusion or something, so we might as well just get right to the nice piece of crispy meat. I like how he already has blood on his shirt. Alright, what?
Now look who's here. So, my child, I know you still didn't find it. You think you know what you're doing. But the truth is, you're still wandering through the mist, just like all the others.
You're wrong, Daddy. We found the torch, and I found the fire.
Yes, That is what you believe. You know, it would be so easy to see the truth, to feel it, if you, for all your heroism, had not forgotten one thing. To listen. Come, let me show you what I mean.
I am listening, because I know that I feel like that this stuff with you could really be some good hints as to what in the world is actually going on. A sneeze. Oh, that was a strong one. I don't know, Daddy. I think you got enough meat, my man. All right, so where am I? Okay, I'm not in control anymore.
Sit down and let us listen to the silence. Okay, fine. I get it. You know you have sinned, and that's why you're lying. But look, honey, I'm your husband, and I deserve the truth. Lying is a sin. You know that as well as I do. And you also know the position this puts me in.
What else do you want me to say? It's ours! Yours!
Mine? You make me unhappy. You know that. You make me very, very unhappy. Next time it's going to hurt. Whose child is it? Oh, Lord, is this what I get for my piety? All these years I sacrificed myself for this family. I toiled, I buried my dreams, and all of it because I wanted them to be happy. And now my own witch betrays me and carries another one's fruit in her belly. But no, as if that weren't enough, she denies me the truth. Me, her own husband. Just what am I supposed to do now, Lord? I beg you, tell me. What shall I do? Yes, of course, Lord. You are right. How could I be so blind? The Creator has spoken to me, honey. A child born of sin is tainted. And this is why we will drown it. Yes, that's what we'll do. As soon as it's out, we'll put it in the trough.
You're a monster! You're a goddamned monster!
I beg your pardon.
No,
I think you just said something that would have made me really unhappy. But unfortunately, I didn't hear you loudly enough. So please, be so kind as to say it again. What? I can't hear you, darling. I can't hear you. So tell me, my child, how does it feel to be powerless? How does it feel having to watch and not being able to do anything?
I couldn't help. I never could. I really... Woo!
No, but now you can, can't you? But there's no more time, silly. I have to go now, forever. It's been so long since I last ate, and I'm craving a slice of meat. Bloody, crisp meat. Goodbye.
Ah. All right, that's oh my God, that's a famous painting of Saturn, or Kronos, Kronos eating his...
By the wise hermit, what's the matter with you? Hey, come on, wake up.
Save them. We need to save them. Need to light the beacon.
What? But we will. You found the Black Stones, and we'll use them, no matter how hard this Korak tries to stop us. But first of all, you should calm down a little. No offense, but you look like shit.
I'm fine. What happened? Why are you here?
Shock of shocks, because I heard you screaming. Plus, look. About that talk we had in Silver Cloud, that was a pretty disgraceful performance on my part. It's just that the past few moons were a lot for me to deal with. Let's put it that way. And what happened to Adila, it was the last straw. I guess what I'm trying to say is, sorry. I said a lot of bullshit down there, which you didn't deserve.
Was it the truth, though, that you would have sold me to Korak for a handful of pennies? We're good. Don't worry about it. I don't care about your moods. I'm not gonna ask him this. We're just doing this one. Your own sister tried to kill you. I think that justifies quite a lot. How are you holding up, by the way?
What? After all that, you ask me how I am. You never stop surprising me, I'll give you that. But, how am I? Honestly, I don't think I've realized, let alone processed, what happened to Adila. I just try to keep going, I guess. There'll be plenty of time for self-reproach after we've lit this machine out there. No matter how big my part was in what Adila became, the High Ones used her depression to trick her into doing what she did. And they'll pay for that. But, be that as it may, Skyrim and the Archmagister asked for you. It's about this Numenos thing. Best you go see them as soon as possible.
Fair enough. Where are they? At the beacon?
No, in the Chronicum. And one more thing before you leave. Kalia, the sad-looking girl. How do you feel about her?
Oh. Alright, this is when worlds collide. Yaspar is asking about... He called her Kalia. I've been calling her Kalia. We're friends. Why do you ask?
Just curious. Thanks for being honest with me. We'll catch up later, okay? Take care.
Alright. So... This game needs trigger warnings. Because, yeah, that last daddy thing was kind of a lot for me. I mean, I've talked about it. Talked about my father in other series from time to time, and how strained our relationship is, and how bad it was, and domestic abuse of multiple partners, not just my mother, but my first stepmother and my second stepmother specifically, who also physically and mentally abused me. I mean, my father and her used to beat the hell out of each other. I was on a first name basis with, at the age of like 10, with basically my son's age, which, thinking about it now and looking at my son, I can't even, it boggles my mind that I was dealing with this when I was his age. But yeah, I was at the first name basis with the police, because it would come so often. So yeah, that was a lot. I mean, I don't know. I don't really want to talk about it anymore. I think I'm actually going to wrap the episode up here. I'm sorry I didn't do any main quests specifically, but again, this game kind of kind of hit me a little bit. Now I want to think more about how that last dream or nightmare ties in with some of the things that I think is now I'm having a lot of thoughts about real life, thoughts about things in the game, and I just need to ruminate a bit on all that, just sit on it and have a think. With all that being said, not trying to end this on a downer, I'm sorry. This has been Enderal Forgotten Stories. I am Loki the Mad Titan. I bid you adieu, goodbye, and good night, Pathless. Thank you so very much for going through this with me. I almost don't feel like saying watching is appropriate. Like we're going through this together. This is an experience. Enderal really is more than just a game. Now, I could see how people that don't have any life experience with some of the things that this game brings up or makes you think, like, you know, me. I think about some of the things we talk about: mental illness with my mother, and then now domestic abuse with my father. It's really hitting me emotionally, which a lot of games don't. So, thank you for going through this with me, is what I'm saying. And have a good night. See ya.